Good morning, Austin and Joe. Hey guys, Joe Jack Digital. I'm going to go ahead and pause the little baby campaign. That's kind of what you built the account with. 165,000 impressions. The smart campaign thinks and does on its own. That's that AI stuff. And you have to like adjust it like every little way. And I did. This 888 clicks is only like $1.39 or $1.40. But we got no forms out of it, and these calls here. Now this does include this $1,200 spend does include those first few days that it ran before the entire thing got suspended, right? So, and I think some of these calls were not good. But what we did was we dialed it in. So we got rid of houses for sale, real estate, because they were just congruently in some of these categories. But house buying service. Real estate consultant, which leads to people that buy homes, right? Home purchase consultant, and let's just look at the rest of them. I have to hit edit to see it. Local home buyers, property buyers. That was the deal. So you can see your audience is about 83,000 per month. So that's what is the potential. So with the few days at the beginning, and then that long break, and then just the last week, it ran pretty strong, but I wasn't happy with the performance. So, here house buyers, 5 clicks, right? House sellers, near me houses for sale. Don't know where we're getting that from. It should have not. Buy houses goes with, I buy houses, we buy houses, we buy homes, all of those combinations. That's the smart ad. You can't really dial it in. It's more of a generic. So it's the budget that we had agreed to on a monthly basis. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, all right, because it's run a little bit, but it's not really generated anything for us. If you look at the HOS, the big ad, and this is on conversions only, so your click-through rate is 3.61, 83 impressions. This says $85 a click. That's because it was probably just a few clicks, but that'll change. So don't worry about that because that's not reality. It just started delivering. You can see. But I wanted to show you this. Look here. So Myers Home Buyers has been doing this for a long time. They have not stopped spending. They still continue to spend. I do have spy software that shows me what everybody's doing. A couple of these other players in here, that are having, you see this top rate page? Top rate page says 77% on OfferPad. Well, they got a big budget. Ace House Buyers is 83% with less than 10% of the impression share. So they got their impressions down and a higher rate of click, right? But they're overlapping almost 10%. So what you have to do is you got to take a look at that. Now, here's you guys. You actually, out of the gate, just a few days in. Remember, 83 impressions. 83 impressions, you're like way up here. You're at 72.97, so 73% of the top rated page. So really, you've got one that's 77. You got one that's 76. This one that's 77, that's OfferPad, right? So you got We Buy Houses, Homes in DFW. I'm trying to think who that is. So for just a few days in, you're already given the top guys, especially Myers, they've been doing this forever. You're already giving them a run for their money and their share. This is going to come down. We're going to drop, impression share and increase the clicks, right? As this continues to mature. Here's what's interesting. Look at the so the darker orange tells you where the clicks are, right? We did the proper Tarrant County, so I think it's pretty interesting that you can see what's going on. Of course, most of it's mobile. So anyway, this will start taking off, and then there are actually some lead forms on the ads. So we only spent like $300 on the Big Mama ad. You're at $1,200 in at the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, because we want all the budget really to concentrate here. And of course, I'll be making adjustments as we go, and this ought to start playing out for you, because there's really only 4 or 5 out there. Look at the gap. There's a gap, and then the rest of the audience. They're really not hitting it. So you're in the top running, and we want to stay between that 3 and 5 ranking position so you can get those clicks. Cool? All right, man. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.